people having memory loss. They don't remember I'm the boss. You're claustrophobic when I close it. In on your men and your faculty. Your wackabee out my face. You must be basic if you think that you could tackle the triumphant. I'm pumping the volume.
I'm sure everyone's heard of the phrase, don't judge a book by its cover, but apparently they forgot to tell me the rest of the story to not judge it by its title either. You see, the Divine Comedy by Dante Alighieri is the proven point of my theory, because the book isn't divine, or else I'm sure Jesus would find some time in heaven to pay Earth a visit and do a book signing or something to prove that it is holy enough to justify using the term divine in the title, but it also isn't a comedy either. That's right, it isn't even funny. It's a morbid tale that takes place in the fiery depths of hell where only the foulest creatures stay. I think that if Dante wanted to get the title right, he'd call it The Really Boring Tale of People That I Hate That's Going to Hell poem by Dante Alighieri whatever. It's also a rhyming poem, which I believe is a crime to have to associate Dr. Seuss, my childhood hero, with Satan and all his friends. So as I began reading this book, it made me wonder what Dante was thinking when he originally wrote this. It starts with him just walking in a forest. He meets a leopard, a wolf, and a lion out of nowhere, sees somebody named Virgil, who is supposed to be some sort of angel, walks with him for a while, and then is told that he's going on a field trip to hell. When Dante enters hell, there's a strange feeling about this poem that remains true the entire time. It feels like a theme park. Straight from the beginning, he hears the spooky screams of all the evil souls inside. Dante, I guess, truly does get scared numerous times in the book because he passes out more than a doctor that faints at the sight of blood. I'm just going to spoil it for you right here and now that Dante not only survives this book, but he never comes close to any imminent danger. Essentially what I'm saying is that he really can't be in the same hell that our parents and our church feeds down our throats whenever we even begin to have thoughts of sinning. This is some pansy hell that it looks like belongs on the Lifetime channel, where all the demons are crying and feeling miserable for their mistakes. I'm not really scared by demons that are named Libby, Cock, and Grabber Snitch. Where are the big name killers out there that would show no remorse even in hell? Where's Hitler? Where are the terrorists? Where's the penguin guy from Batman? Whenever Dante finally gets down more and more in hell, there are too many times where demons will come up to him and ask him what he's doing and will try and bully him. But what seemed to work for Dante, and this may work for you too if you should ever travel to hell for vacation or whatnot, is that he said that he was willed for heaven, and all the minions would just instantly get off Dante's case. Is it just me, or does that sound like these hell creatures are just bouncers for some club and Dante just has to get in? It's ridiculous that they don't even try to add any sort of action into the book. I could go on and on about all the problems in this book. So I will. Dante also has the weird obsession with asking every soul he meets about their whole life story and how they got to hell. Well, gee, I think they got to hell by being evil, but maybe I read one too many Hardy Boys novels as a child to be able to decipher that little mystery. Dante also has Virgil there with him the whole time, who acts like a tour guide through hell because that's his only purpose, even though he only adds the most pointless tidbits imaginable. Pretty much everything is boring up until they meet Satan himself. Satan is supposed to be the head of hell, but really he's just as unimportant as every other demon in the book. He doesn't say anything, he just stands there getting mad for no apparent reason. He basically knows that Dante is there and wants to kill him, and from what I pictured after reading it was just some Indiana Jones escape, except without the huge boulder chasing after him. In fact, nothing was chasing after him, and instead of running out of a tomb, Dante was climbing down Satan. It makes no sense. I won't spoil the ending, but I guess I will spoil this much info for you, that there really isn't an ending. He somehow is able to look up at the stars and realize he's out of hell. I can't fathom how he can look up, per se, when he is climbing down Satan, but maybe I just take things too literally. Believe it or not, but I actually enjoyed parts of this epic poem, but as a whole, it wasn't worth my time. I think Dante wrote this mainly to try and relieve stress from the sinners in the real world, so he created the grueling punishments in hell for them. The thing is, though, is that I expected a comedy, and these punishments are just sick. I don't even want to list them. The only one that is kid-friendly is that people who committed suicide are turned into trees and feel pain whenever little fairies come and chew at their leaves. The whole sick and twisted theme hit me like the frozen cane of stupid hitting Miss Teen South Carolina. This book is so morbid that it just seems like it was meant to be a starter's guide for people interested in joining a Satanist cult, and these are the people I'd really recommend this book to. So Dante, if you're out there watching this, I want you to go to hell.